Namaskar. Welcome to IMD Weekly Weather Discussion. Myself Satprakash. So in this weather discussion, we will see that what was the weather for the last 1 week and what is the forecast for coming 2 weeks. So if you see the salient features of the last 1 week, the first thing was one low pressure area formed over southwest Bay of Bengal on 11th November. It moved nearly westward and lay over southwest Bay of Bengal of North Tamil Nadu and adjoining Andhra Pradesh coast on 12 November and became less marked on 13th November. So it provided heavy to very heavy rainfall over few places over Tamil Nadu and Rayalaseema on 12 and 13 November. Second major system was that season's first spell of dense to very dense fog was observed mainly over Punjab on 9th November, and it gradually intensified and extended further eastward and covered more area of northwest India during second half of the week, and during 9 to 13 November it covered Haryana, northwest Rajasthan, Delhi and Uttar Pradesh. If we see the weekly temperature status over the country for the last 1 week, so minimum temperature was above normal by 2 to 5 degrees Celsius over northern parts of the country, and maximum temperature was above normal by 1 to 3 degrees Celsius over northwest and northern India during the week. If you see the salient features for the forecast of next 2 weeks, so fog is supposed to dense to very dense fog conditions are likely to prevail in night or early morning hours in isolated pockets of Punjab and Haryana during first half of the first week. Over Uttar Pradesh till 15th morning hours, dense fog for subsequent 2 days over Uttar Pradesh, and then West Rajasthan till 17th morning, and then it is supposed to move eastward and cover Uttarakhand, Sub-Himalayan West Bengal, Bihar and Jharkhand till 17th November. If we see the temperature in coming 2 weeks, that it is supposed to gradual fall in minimum temperature by 2 to 4 degrees Celsius, likely over northwest and east India during first week, and in second week again it is supposed to be near normal over most parts of northwest and northeast India and below normal by 1 to 2 degrees Celsius over central parts of the country. If we see the rainfall forecast, so rainfall is likely to be normal to above normal over most parts of south peninsular India and western Himalayan region during first week, and likely to be below normal during the coming second week. And if we see the cyclogenesis forecast, there is no likelihood of any cyclogenesis over both Bay of Bengal and Arabian Sea basins during first week, means 14 to 20 November, but there is a low probability of cyclogenesis over the southwest Bay of Bengal during the first half of the second week. So if we see the observed rainfall for the last 1 week starting from 6 November to 13 November, very heavy rainfall was observed at isolated places over Tamil Nadu on 13th November due to that low pressure area, and heavy rainfall was observed over Tamil Nadu during 7 to 9th November and 12 November, Kerala during 7 to 9th November, and Rayalaseema on 8 and 13th November. If we see that meteorological subdivision wise rainfall maps for the past 1 week, and right hand side it is shown that seasonal cumulative starting from 1st October. So if we see that last 1 week that rainfall was mostly below normal over most part of the country, and all India as a whole it was 70% below normal for the entire country. And if we see the cumulative seasonal rainfall starting from 1st October for all India, it was less than 10% below normal over the country. So if we see that all India rainfall as well as 4 homogeneous regions like East and Northeast India, Northwest India, Central India and South Peninsular India, that this week starting from 7 to 13th November, all the 4 homogeneous regions received below normal rainfall activity. And if we see the seasonal cumulative, that except East and Northeast India, other 3 regions like Northwest, Central and South Peninsular India received below normal rainfall activity, and hence that country as a whole it was less than 10% below normal starting from 1st October. If we see that fog, that season's first spell of fog started from 9th November over Punjab, and it gradually moved eastward and intensified further. And if we see that maps of morning hours fog map for 12 and 13, that you can see that area is spreading eastward. So it was observed 5 days over that Punjab and Himachal Pradesh during this week, and 2 days over Uttar Pradesh, Haryana, West Rajasthan, and 1 day over Delhi during this week. If we see the temperature anomaly, means last 1 week what was the maximum temperature and minimum temperature anomaly. If we see that minimum temperature was above normal by 2 to 5 degrees Celsius over northern parts of the country, and maximum temperature was above normal by 1 to 3 degrees Celsius over northwest and northern India. If we see that synoptic systems, that one low pressure area formed over that southwest Bay of Bengal, and one cyclonic circulation was over that Arabian Sea of Kerala coast, and one WD western disturbance formed on 13th November. And if we see the forecast for coming 2 weeks, if we see the rainfall forecast, that lower panel is showing its anomaly, means its departure from normal. So in first week, starting from 14th to 21 November, rainfall is likely to be normal to above normal over most parts of South Peninsular and Western Himalayan region. But in second week, it is supposed to be below normal over entire country. And if you see the maximum temperature forecast, that maximum temperature in first week, it is supposed to be above normal by 2 to 4 degrees Celsius over northern India, but over northwest India and that Gujarat region and South Peninsular India, it is supposed to be below normal maximum temperature in first week. And second week, that it is supposed to be further improved. That means it means that above normal temperature anomaly is supposed to reduce that aerial coverage, and most part of the country except northern India and eastern coast, that most parts of the country is supposed to be receive below normal rainfall, below normal Tmax, means maximum temperature. If you see the minimum temperature anomaly in first week, northern India is supposed to get above normal minimum temperature, and southern peninsular India and other regions of the country is supposed to get below normal minimum temperature. But if you see the second week, most parts of the country is supposed to receive that below normal minimum temperature. And if you see the cyclogenesis probability, that first week there is no any cyclogenesis probability, but in second week there is a low probability of cyclogenesis over South Bay of Bengal. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and be with us through our social media handles. Thank you.